Welcome to another episode of Geocaching with the Komikino and the Kid. Today, we're a half hour late for our own meeting.
That you created.
That's right. I set up an event out here and misjudged the time to travel out here. And
geez, I wonder when you were going to get here.
well, you were with me in the car.
Was that the car I was in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, good to see you again.
Paul's here too.
Paul's
But
back.
yeah, we calculated what the navigation was going to take
Dead.
50-some
Paul's
minutes
back.
to come out here. But when we hit the road this morning, navigation then said it's going to take an hour and a half to get out here. So I have no idea where that extra
Hour and a half.
40 minutes of commute came from. That wasn't calculated in when I checked a while ago. Got here royally late for my first event. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be going on a nice little hike up to the oldest geocache in Washington State. Come along and be on time, unlike me.
And Paul.
And Paul, and you. We're going to start off this adventure here by hitting up this one here before you go up the trail and start hitting the others. Then looking for that Jasper qualifying cache. Paul, do you think you see it?
If tree falls in the woods and shatters, there's a section of wood land nice and neatly on top of a stump like that.
Possibly. Why, look, there's Tupperware. Cache found. It's a nice hot summer day, and we're out here. What is this, Mount Margaret? The Snoqualmie Pass there, Paul?
Mount Margaret Trail.
Mount Margaret Trail, Snoqualmie Pass. Heading on up to the oldest geocache in Washington State. Going to probably hit up some other caches along the way, but it's nice and warm, isn't it?
I want to know why you're wearing a sweater.
I got it out of your closet. Don't judge. This is one heck of a hike. I tried to train myself for this year, going hiking, running around on some trails and stuff, but yep, did it help me for this so far? No. Anyway, for the event, we have some people here from Minnesota that came out
Yay, that's it from Minnesota.
specifically for the event that I was personally late to, but they're also here to help get the oldest geocache in Washington State. What's your guys' cache names?
We be TNT.
We be TNT all the way from Minnesota. Feel so honored having people come from out of state for the event that I made that I was late for, and also to help us get to this cache. Maybe you guys can help haul me up because I'm tired.
We were going to rely on you.
Wow, we're gonna get nowhere fast. How you doing, kid? She's not having any of this.
Yeah, we're almost a quarter of the way there.
Wow.
Right-sided.
She can't wait to get married and get out of the house.
All right, enough talking here. Let's get going. Let's find the first cache here on the way up to the oldest geocache in Washington State. And the cameras are over there. Okay, well, keep walking. This cache here we stopped at is a cache that was placed in remembrance of a cacher named Eric. He was 43 years old when he came up here to go to the ape event. He was up here with his 12-year-old daughter, and he died of a heart attack on this trail. This geocache was put up in his honor and his memory. So Eric, this cache is for you. I'm going to dedicate this video there to you as well.
Take off your hat and put it in your chest.
And it's kind of touching in a way here because he was up here with his 12-year-old daughter when he passed away, and I'm up here with my 12-year-old daughter. So,
Hope you don't get a heart attack.
thanks, kid. I like geocaching as a way to bring the family together, to go out and do things together, meet neat and interesting people here, like these people from Minnesota we met on the trail. Today's 14th. Yep. And I would say more, but I'm out of breath because the hike up here is a pain. But again, Eric, this cache is for you and dedicated to you and your memory. And yeah.
Light
stick.
tactical light.
Oh wow, that's cool. You never know
As
when.
you're up here and it gets dark out.
Happy meal,
Yeah.
boys.
Exactly. Oh, falling over. Couple super balls.
Bounce that out here and lost it.
Bounce and
Oh. Okay, so we are dropping off a travel bug here, or a memorial travel bug.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
The unknown soldier.
We're going to be dropping off this memorial travel bug here that the cachers from Minnesota are going to drop off. How you guys doing?
hang in there.
Dying.
Stairs.
Dying inside.
Paul, we've got nature's stairs.
We're getting life choices about something. I don't know.
Life choices that you made wrong.
Going out here with Dad.
Wow. Paul, are you dead?
Paul! You dead?
Oh, Paul.
Oh, wow.
Can't take you anywhere, Paul.
Is anything under it? Tommy Shaw?
Move that thing.
Guys, feeling?
Move that other.
Take it down the hill.
Yeah.
Kick it down the hill.
Kick it to the curb. Well, actually, I am. Whoa!
Micro in the woods.
There we go.
It's a really nice preform.
Yes, it's nice. It's clean.
And it's got a really nice.
And look at the view. Look where geocaching has brought us. Now, this has been the most extreme off the trail hiking that we've done yet so far with geocaching. I thought like the trail and stuff going out to the Ape event was crazy, but that's just flat. When we were at Lord Hill, yeah, that had a lot of hiking going up and down hills and stuff, but this has got me beat. But the view, check out the view.
Here's the good news, Komikino.
Yes.
We're about halfway there.
Yeah.
Would you like to kittenify this?
Are you kidding me?
No, she's kitten the log.
You better stop those puns right now. You dropped it? Paul, can't take you anywhere.
Pick it up without.
Well, if I roll down to the car, we can get on the way back.
Nobody will ever suspect that.
Sir, we'll let you
Alright.
snag this one, because I'm too tired to do anything.
Oh, good. It's an ammo can.
Yay! Let's see what's inside. Is there a pillow, sleeping bag, a coin,
Jacuzzi.
a drink? Hey, there's a monkey!
Monkey.
Monkey.
Monkeys.
Oh my gosh, kid, we gotta get the monkey.
Monkey, cool.
Jeez, no, God.
Is that a troll monkey?
Oh, let me see the monkey.
What's the other thing that's like right next to me?
This guy?
Oh man.
Looks like a cow. It's a cow.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh,
monkey.
Oh, thank you.
See, he's from Minnesota.
No.
Found a monkey for the monkey.
Although it is a different, slightly different perspective. If we get high enough to look over that hill,
We're 0.19 miles from the oldest geocache in Washington State.
Okay.
And I can't speak a full sentence. I'm kind of sounding like William Shatner. Anyway, we found a couple new cachers on the trail that were coming on up. So this party is getting bigger. And I know that there's already a group of other people that are here for the event at the top, waiting for us. We're beat. And we're at the last couple hundred feet to where GCD is.
That's like the last one. Right?
Yeah. But the thing is it's not along the trail like the other ones are that we found. You have to go off the trail and go up this hill to find the bloody thing. Now there's a couple other cachers up here. So we're gonna combine our forces together and let them find it for us. I mean, so we can all search for it together and get this thing. Is that the cache right there? Oh, the cache is right there. Okay.
Old container and then brand new container.
Yay! Yay!
I didn't feel that.
Good job, kid. Too bad we lost Paul and the others.
Photo. Oh, she's got it on the thing. Everyone.
They died. How long were you guys waiting? Till
I've been waiting here about half an hour.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Oh, we weren't
Okay.
that far behind you.
Look at all the goodies you put in there.
Yeah, it's really jam packed.
Oldest cache, Washington State.
We're actually celebrating our anniversary today.
Oh, hey.
I get a picture of you guys.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, you went past it. Okay.
He was grimacing or something.
Gonna drop off this travel bug here at this geocache.
Big bowl,
Leave it here.
and then back up again.
I hope it has safe journeys.
Maybe a day or so. Please don't just grab them from me. Wait until they come into GCD.
But I travel. So
Cool
I'll get
swag.
them out of-
Many over
Dropping
10
off the
years
travel
now.
bug.
It just seems to circle.
Thinks I'm a slave driver, but we got him here.
Yep.
Why are you pointing that right at me?
Paul made it. He's alive. He's not dead yet.
We're gonna get
The cache owner.
He's
I'm a
taking it.
tot.
She owns the
You know,
oldest
I'm
geocache in
assuming you know how
Washington
to
State.
focus and-
It's nicely framed. Gives us
Cache
your-
on.
Thank you all for coming. Everyone is on the cache.
Thank you for doing that. Thank you for maintaining that.
That is nice.
I believe I do some, but none of mine are quite as pretty as this.
Why are you?
You guys okay? You making it?
Are we, let's see, where are we?
My name is Hide and Seek, and I am the current owner of GCD.
GCD, the oldest geocache in Washington State, and as you said a little bit ago, it's the only geocache left. What, 3 digits?
The only 3-digit geocache left in the world.
Now, how did you get this honor of getting this cache?
Well, it was originally owned and placed in June 2000. AJ and Kieran were the people who originally placed it. Famously, they put a recipe box up here that they bought for 10 cents at a yard sale.
Recipe
They
box.
quit caching a couple of years after that. Years went by, and about 10 years after they placed it, it went missing and was in danger of being archived. And I contacted them because I was then president of the state geocaching organization, Washington State Geocaching Association, and asked them if they would be willing to let someone else adopt it. And I suggested several people to them, mountain bike, brune eggs and ham, etc., all of whom were interested. And they said, well, you seem as good as anyone, we'll just give it to you. Who am I to turn down the chance to own the oldest active cache in Washington? So I said, sure. And so I've owned it now about 8 years. In that time, it's been replaced 2 or 3 times. And it's continued to grow in popularity, obviously. It's one of the key caches people get when they come here to get headquarters and that revived 8 cache.
And also, it's our Jasmer find.
It's your Jasmer find.
Yeah, it was like June 2000.
The funny thing about this cache for me is when I found it, it was just an ordinary everyday cache because I found it in, I can't remember, 2004 or 2005. And we found like 6 or 7 up in the mountains that day, and it was just another cache. It wasn't that old. So it's funny now that it's this famous historic cache. It's actually the 2nd cache placed in Washington. Mountain Marsh was the oldest. It was placed. Mountain Marsh, which used to be south of Mount St. Helens, was actually the oldest cache in Washington, and I found it too when it was still active. However, it got washed away in the floods back in around 07 maybe or something. And actually the name of this cache is Geocache, but everyone calls it GCD.
What cache did you find today? Geocache. Well, I know, but what was the name
Exactly.
of it? Geocache. Come on, tell me the name of it.
You'll notice that some of the oldest caches in Oregon, they actually renamed them to their GC number and the date. So you have GC 12, whatever the date is, etc. Those are not the original names of those caches. They renamed them to reflect their.
And we'll have to make a road trip to those to help knock them off of our Jasmer.
There you go.
Thanks for, coming on out here with us to help find this
Absolutely.
geocache. It's great, having so many people out here to find it. Beats coming out on your own.
This was a lot of fun, and actually the hike was a lot easier than I remembered. I was a little concerned now that I've turned 60 about how hard this is going to be for me to do, because I remember when I did it a few years ago, which is the 3rd or 4th time, I thought it seemed pretty grueling that particular day. But today I was amazed that it wasn't as grueling as I remembered, so awesome.
I'll say it was a pain.
But it's beautiful, and particularly when you get halfway up and start seeing all the views.
Well, thank you for coming along, and appreciate you, seeing you here, and also the care that you've been providing for this cache and keeping it going for so long. It's amazing just to get this Jasmer find off our list and seeing this beautiful area here. So
You're welcome.
thank you for maintaining this cache from all of us that have found it. Thank you, thank you. Kid, it's snow. The hills are alive with the sound of snowbanks. What's that song from Frozen? Let it go.
There you go.
Let it go, kid. Let it go. Keep cool, dude.
Yeah, can I do that with this?
No. We're here at the last cache find of the day. All right, Paul.
Huh?
Where is this thing?
Well, it's in my hand right now.
I even got mosquitoes on my
shade
camera.
enough for
They're
you.
like eating this thing. No. What was that?
I have 14.
You saw it?
No, but
Feel that sound?
it sounds like the ones that we've seen fly over the bay.
From Naval Base Whitby, and they come over here to fly maneuvers.
Oh, really?
Recently.
Okay.
Then they come real low over the pass when they're heading back home.
Find these telephone poles where the trees are just so straight and upright like this. I think I found that.
The caches have been found. We've got our jasmine find. We got the oldest cache in Washington State. Feel so happy, feel so relieved. Now we gotta walk back. Took about 2.5 hours-ish or so to do the hike up here, get those caches along the way. Hopefully it's not gonna take that long to get back down. This morning here, when we were getting ready to come out to find this cache, I was walking around the house there getting stuff ready and happened to kick a chair with my right foot. Hurt like heck. But I thought, it's not that bad. And then, we came out here doing the hike and I'm noticing that my foot is hurting like crazy. Decided to go ahead, take my shoe off, take a look at my foot just to see how it's doing, and wow.
And
Look at this.
What did I say to you just before you took your shoe off?
Don't take it off.
Yeah.
So take a look at this. It surprised me. As you can see, that's pretty swollen up and it's bruised pretty bad, and I'm surprised I made it up here. And now we got to head back down the hill. So this is going to be fun. This is painful.
Just a poor boy. I need no sympathy.
Some easy come, easy go, little high, little low.
Every way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. That is your homework.
Yes, listen to some real music, kid.
Yes.
You having fun, kid?
It was a nice day, but I think you broke your toe.
I think I broke my toe. I know, right? The hike down has just been brutal on my knees, and of course now my toe is hurting there, and it's like, why? Why does geocaching have to hurt?
We're gonna have ice cream.
Oh, ice cream. I don't care about my pain now. You ate all the fruit snacks.
I think there's like one packet left in my pocket. I think there's more in there they couldn't find, but I think I took most of
Keep her away from your food supplies if you're out camping with her, because she'll be, hey, I ate all the food in one day. All right, we're almost down to the car here, so, great day of hiking, great day of being out with friends and meeting new cachers out here.
Horrible day because you broke your
Horrible day for my knees and my
your toe. Like, I shouldn't be laughing at this, but I am.
But you are. I don't know, it's kind of, funny, but one foot in front of the
It's
other.
funny when people get hurt, you know?
What's the best damage that you've ever done to yourself while geocaching? Go ahead and let us know down below. Go ahead and post and let us know what you did while out caching. Falling over a tree, rolling down a hill, sliding off a rock,
Hit your toe.
hitting your toe on a chair before you go caching. Stuff like that. Let us know. It'd be kind of interesting to hear about what you all have done.
I'm gonna climb on this chair. I'm gonna kick it.
It's coming right at you.
Kick it right in my face.
It's coming right for us. Thanks for watching our adventure as we had my first event that I was late for. Sorry about that, guys. Late for your first event. That really sucks. And then we had an awesome hike up the hill finding some caches, and also getting the oldest cache in Washington State, which is a good Jasmer find for us. We got that one. And it's also one of the last geocaches with 3-digit code. Also had to endure this with bad knees coming down the hill and also finding out that I maybe might have a broken toe. So I'm really tired and in pain right now. So I would usually say a lot more, but no, I can't do it. I just want to go home and sleep. But until then, cache on!
My shoulder.
Help me up, somebody. I can't move.
No, 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 no. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, Figaro. Beelzebub, who's put a devil's night for me, for me, for me.
Okay, I can't headbang.
Okay, that's it.
That's right. Do you edit these?
Yes. So
Okay.
yes.